Number 7, Sammy Cordero, falls incomplete, intended for number 5.
And Sammy Cordero overthrows his intended target, Caleb Lowe. And it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Huskies.
Number 26, Jordan Gilbert, tackled by number 7, Centron Blue. No gain on the play, brings up 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 for the Huskies.
That was Sammy Cordero again on the run. And it will give the Huskies a 4th down to their own 45. And the punt return by Ocoee will give them the ball at around their own 20-yard line. Also, to amend an error that I made previously, Sammy Cordero's touchdown earlier tonight was actually his 10th rushing touchdown of the season, his 10th. And Ocoee takes the ball for about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Knights. The pass was called by number 2, Dexter Rentz. And a defensive penalty on the Huskies will give Ocoee a first down.
Nice.
And that was number 25, Reginald Hicks on the carry, brought down by number 54, Andrew Salvo. That goes for a gain of about 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Knights. And that was Nicholas Wright with the carry. That goes for a gain of about 4. It'll be 3rd down and 4 for Ocoee. And that was Nicholas Wright on the pass, broke apart by number 13, Trenton Redding. And it will be 4th down for Ocoee. And the punt rolls out of bounds just past the 20-yard line, and that will be where the Huskies will take over.
First and 10 for the Huskies.
And that was Jordan Gilbert with a direct snap. He's brought down just short of the 30-yard line, and it'll be 2nd and 1 for the Huskies. Gilbert has 326 rushing yards on 5 touchdowns coming into this game. And the run by Sammy Cordero gets the is enough for a Husky first down.
Good enough to move the sticks for the Huskies. First down, Huskies. Time on the play by number 15, Elijah Jones. 1st and 10 for the Huskies from the 32-yard line.
And we have a dead ball foul on the play. And it is an offsides on Ocoee. That'll go for a 5-yard penalty. It'll be first down and 5 for the Huskies. And Sammy Cordero connects with number 5, Caleb Lowe. But he is tripped up by number 2, Dexter Rentz, at around the 30-yard line. We don't usually see the Huskies pass very often. In fact, they didn't pass at all last game against Westport. However, they've already done 2 tonight. See what they can make of it. And Ethan Lopez gets a direct snap and hands it off to number 25, DJ McCunney. It goes for a short gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Huskies. However, the clock is winding down on the first quarter. And with that, the first quarter draws to a close, and the Huskies lead Ocoee 7-0.
Direct your attention to the west end zone closest to the tennis court, actually the 20-yard line, 25-yard line, as we welcome the 2018 OA state champion softball team to the field. Members of the team will presented their championship ring this evening. Once again, let's give a big round of applause for the 2018 OA High School softball state champions.
And down on the field right now is the 2018 Hagerty softball team, which last year beat Oakleaf to win their first state championship. And Sammy Cordero is stuffed by the Ocoee defensive line. It'll make it 3rd down for the Huskies. And the Huskies call their first time out of the half.
The Hagerty High School Athletic Booster Club would like to thank its lead Husky sponsors, Pop Warner Football and Cheer, Cole Engineering, Central Florida Youth Football League, 1000 Degrees Pizzeria, Paramount Urgent Care Chapman Road in Oviedo, Citizens Bank of Oviedo. They would like to thank their black and blue sponsors as well. Tibbetts Automotive and Repair Incorporated, Smoothie King, Century Management, Care Spot Urgent Care, Dairy Queen of Oviedo, Moe's Southwest Grill of Oviedo. They would like to thank their Husky Club sponsors, Beef O'Brady's, Select Insurance, Wawa Incorporated, and Top Tile and Stoneworks. Thanks once again from the Hagerty High School Athletic Booster Club to the renewed Husky sponsors, the Black and Blue sponsors, and their Husky Club sponsors.
And that is number 14, Ethan Lopez, with a direct snap. He makes it just past the 20-yard line, but we will see if it's close enough for a first down. And it is not. The ball is placed just right at the 20-yard line. And it looks like Coach Ziegler's offense is electing to go for it. And it's Ethan Lopez with a direct snap again, and he goes just left, up the left. He goes up the left for a Husky first down in the red zone.
First and 10 for the Huskies.
And that is Sammy Cordero with the run up the middle. Goes for a gain of about 4. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Huskies. And Sammy Cordero is tripped up at the Ocoee 5-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 1. It'll be 3rd and short for the Huskies. We currently have 8 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second quarter, and the Huskies are deep inside their opponent red zone. And it's a touchdown for the Huskies by number 25, DJ McCunney. 8 minutes and 30 seconds remain in the game, and the Huskies have gotten their second touchdown. That was McCunney's second rushing touchdown on the season, and he has been a pretty quiet contribution for the Husky offense, although nonetheless deadly. He ranks behind Jordan Gilbert and Sammy Cordero in rushing, but 281 yards is nothing to slouch at. It'll be Landon Spangenberg kicking the ball off. And the onside kick by Landon Spangenberg is picked up by number 25, Reginald Hicks. And Ocoee will begin their next possession at their own 40-yard line. And Wright's pass to number 2, Dexter Rentz, is completed for a 5-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 5 for Ocoee. And that's number 3, Kendall Bowler, on the carry for Ocoee. And it will be enough to move the chains for an Ocoee first down, just past the 50-yard line. We have 7 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the first half now, and the Huskies are up 14-0 on district opponent Ocoee. This is actually Hagerty's third straight district matchup. Already they have gone on the road against Lake Minneola and Westport and have emerged victorious both times. That was number 5, Tyree Glover, on the carry. Goes for a gain of about one. It'll be 2nd down and 9 for Ocoee. Pass is almost intercepted by number 13, Trenton Redding, after it goes through the hands. Of number 4, Jeremiah Fales. And it'll be 3rd down and 9 for Ocoee. And that was Dexter Rentz. Dexter Rentz receiving the ball and dodging several Husky tacklers to get a Ocoee first down. The pass was intended for number 2, Dexter Rentz, but it falls incomplete. And an official timeout has been called. We currently have 6 minutes and 23 seconds remaining in the first half, and Hagerty leads Ocoee 14-0. And right. And right flips it out to number 1, Lovey Jenkins. That'll go for a gain of about 5. It'll be 3rd and 5 for Ocoee.
Tackle on the play by number 10, Kyle Shoney for the Huskies.
And that is Nicholas Wright on the run up the middle. It goes for a short gain. It'll be 4th and 4 for Ocoee.
Number 3, Kimball Bowler, going on play will move the chains for the Knights. First down, 1st and 10 for the Knights after the 24-yard line.
And it'll be first down for Ocoee just past their opponent's 25-yard line. That was number 3, Kendall Bowler on the carry. He goes for a short gain. It'll be 2nd down and 5 at the 20-yard line. And Bowler receives the ball again for a gain of about 1. It'll be 3rd and 4 for Ocoee. That was Tyrese Taylor on the carry. And it is enough to move the chains for an Ocoee first down. With 3 minutes and 35 seconds left in the game, it is 14-0 Hagerty, but Ocoee is driving into the red zone. And that is an Ocoee touchdown. Kendall Wright passes it to number 4, Jeremiah Thales, and Ocoee gets its first touchdown of the evening.
Reception for Ocoee. For the Knights, your score, the Huskies 14, Ocoee 8.
And with a successful 2-point conversion, with 3:17 left to go in the half, Hagerty leads Ocoee 14-8. And Ocoee will re-kick. And the ball will be returned by number 1, Ian Watts. And this is looking, and Ian Watts is brought down just shy of the 50-yard line. And Ian Watts has done a tremendous job providing the Husky offense with great starting positions tonight. And that was Ethan Lopez getting the ball on the direct snap. It goes for a short gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for the Huskies.
Second down and 8.
And the ball is handed off to wingback DJ McCunney. That'll go for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and 7 for the Huskies. And Ocoee will call another timeout. With 2 minutes and 9 seconds left in the second quarter. Hagerty leads Ocoee 14-8, and Ocoee has just called a timeout. And we have a penalty flag on the play. And it is an offsides on Ocoee. That'll be a 5-yard penalty, and it will be 3rd and 2 for the Huskies. And Sammy Cordero breaks through the secondary. He gets to the 5 and is brought down just shy of the end zone.
For Sammy Cordero, 1st down, 1st and goal for the Huskies.
That was Ethan Lopez getting the direct snap, and he comes up short of the goal line. Even pushed back a yard. It'll be 2nd and goal for the Huskies. We are less than a minute to go now in the half. And the Husky offense is just inside its opponent 5-yard line. And it's a direct snap to freshman Sincere Sampson for a Husky touchdown. Sincere Sampson may be a freshman, but he is certainly getting some scores this year. This is his 2nd rushing touchdown of the season.
Touchdown by number 22, Cy Sampson. In the kick, the extra point, number 20, Landon Spendenberg. Set to goal number 5, Caleb Lowe. The extra point is up, and it's good. Well scored. Ivy Huskies, 21. Your Ocoee Knights, 8.
And with the conversion of the extra point, Hagerty goes ahead of Ocoee 21-8 with 37.1 seconds remaining in the half.
The Ocoee marching bands and the Harry High School marching band.
That was number 1, Lovey Jenkins, with a return. And Ocoee will begin their last possession of the first half right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 from the 30-yard line.
And Nicholas Wright fails to connect with number 4, Jeremiah Fales. And it'll be 2nd and 10 for Ocoee with 24.7 seconds left in the first half.
On the play, going to be personal foul called against Ocoee. Hands in the face. Will bring up 2nd down. Pardon me, 1st down and 25. 1st and 25.
And after the personal foul on Ocoee, it'll be 1st and long. 14 flips it out to number 1, Lovey Jenkins. And he goes down roughly about where the original drive started. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Ocoee with 8.7 seconds left in the first half.
Clock is stopped.
And with 8.7 seconds left to go, Ocoee calls their last timeout of the half.
By Ocoee, their final timeout of the half.
And the refs have informed the clock operator to put 15 seconds up on the clock. So with 15 seconds remaining in the first half, it will be 2nd down and 10 for Ocoee. And right is brought down by number 85, Jack Benziha. There is a flag on the field, though. It is holding on Ocoee. And that will be a 10-yard penalty. Ocoee now has a 2nd and 20 from their 20-yard line.
Second down and 20 for the Knights. And that'll be the first half score.
And with that, the first half comes to a close in this district matchup, and Hagerty leads 21-8. Sammy Cordero, DJ McCunney, and Sincere Sampson both all scored touchdowns as Hagerty leads Ocoee going into the half 21-8.
How's your battery looking? Oh, you're fine. You're great. Okay, so we're going to zoom in just a little bit more.
Just to get the pole.
Well, as best you can without sacrificing too much. And then that's where we're going to get. We're done.
Just leave it?
Yep. We're done. Come on down.
Please welcome to the field the Ocoee Marching Band.
going.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Fine Arts Department of Hagerty High School would like to present the 2018 Paul J. Hagerty Marching Huskies. The principal of Hagerty High School is Dr. Mary Williams. The band directors are Brian Koopman and Brad Koopman. The color guards under the direction of Nellie Montecavo, Nick Johnson, Amy McDaniel, and Hawken Bernberg. The dance team instructors are Diane Hazenbank, Vicki Borowski, and Morgan Samuelson. Percussion instructors are Brian Bernal and Madison Schaefer. Hagerty High School Marching Huskies are proud to present their 2018 program, An American in Paris. Music arranged by Brian Koopman, percussion music by Brian Bernal and Dan Johnson. The Marching Huskies are under the direction of drum majors Abby Duncan, Connor Rodriguez, and Caitlin White.
They need some. They weren't supposed to. I have nothing left to say. We already did that.
Marching Huskies.
I like the little bike coming out. Right there. I was supposed to ride on grass. I was walking through Sam's and I was like, that'll fit the bike.
These are just stale no. I mean, yeah, but I don't know where to put it.
Set to begin the second half. The Huskies will be kicking off to the ninth. Set to kick for the Huskies, number 20, Landon Spanberg.
And that is a touchdown for Ocoee. I did not catch the number of, that is Dexter Rentz on the return. 65-yard touchdown return, kickoff return by Dexter Rentz, and Ocoee seems to be lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Hagerty High School. What if I used to
And it looks like Ocoee went for the extra point, which is good. And Hagerty now leads Ocoee 21-15 with 11:48 left to go in the third quarter.
They're kind of like obsolete. There's not like one word. They're like obsolete. You know, English not my favorite class, but
Set to kick number 17 for Ocoee. It's Napoleon. Deep to receive for the Huskies, number 1, Ian Ross, number 13, Trenton Redding.
There we go.
And it's returned by number 13, Trenton Redding. And he is brought down right around the Husky 30-yard line, which will be where the Huskies begin their first possession of the second half. Ocoee definitely made a statement with that kickoff return. Let's see if the Husky offense can respond. And that is Sincere Sampson on the run. It goes for a gain of about 2-3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Huskies. 2nd and 7. And it is Sammy Cordero running it up the middle for a gain of about 4. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Huskies. And Ethan Lopez breaks through the Ocoee defensive line, and that run will be enough for a Hagerty first down. Ethan Lopez has been the new kid on the block for the Husky rushing game, but ever since his debut, coming into this game, he's had 43 carries for 259 yards. That's the 4th most rushing yards on the team. But considering it's his varsity debut this year, some pretty good stat lines there. And it's Lopez getting the direct snap. And he is brought down just shy of the 50-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 5 for Hagerty.
2nd down and 5 from the 50-yard line.
That was number 5, DJ McCunney on the carry. Goes for little to no gain. It'll be 3rd and 5 for Hagerty.
2nd and 5 from the 50-yard line. 3rd down and 5 from the 50-yard line.
And Sammy Cordero is dragged down behind the line of scrimmage. Goes for a loss of about 2. It'll be 4th and 7 for the Huskies. And they are sending out Landon Spangenberg for the punt.
4th and 7 for the Huskies. It's for Ocoee, deep to receive. Spanberg is going to be out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Brings up first down and 10 for Ocoee.
And Ocoee will pick up the ball at their own 10-yard line after the punt.
Pass from number 14, Nicholas Wright, complete to number 9, Corey Jackson. Gain of 5.
And that was number 9, Corey Jackson, getting the catch from Nicholas Wright. That'll go for a 5-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 5 for Ocoee. And it's number 5, Caleb Lowe, with the touchdown saving tackle.
Pass on the play from number 14, Nicholas Wright. It's complete to number 2, Dexter Rentz.
That was Dexter Rentz on the catch and run. There is a flag on the play on the sideline though. Let's see who it belongs to. And it is a sideline warning against Ocoee.
Nice, it's a sideline warning. That'll be first and 10.
That'll have no bearing on the ball position for now. It'll be 1st and goal for Ocoee at the 10-yard line.
On the play by number 5.
That was number 5, Tyree Glover on the run. Goes for a short gain. It'll be 2nd and goal for Ocoee.
2nd down and goal from the 8-yard line.
Push the thing to the right. Take the cut and push that thing towards the player.
And that is Nicholas Wright on the quarterback keeper. Brought down by number 85, Jack Benzia. It's 3rd and goal for Ocoee, and with 6 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter, Hagerty is up on Ocoee 21-15, but Ocoee is knocking on the door.
Are you watching me right now?
And Nicholas Wright hands the ball off. Hands the ball off to number 2, Dexter Rentz.
Number 5.
Correction, number 5, Tyree Glover on the run.
Number 54 with the tackle.
And there is an injured Ocoee player on the field. Player looks to be number 5, Tyree Glover. When we come back from this injury timeout, it'll be 4th and goal for Ocoee.
You know,
Back in live is fighting first. Yeah. I think putting this inside and outside.
sure. Yes.
As we return to play, it's 4th down and goal, 4th and goal. In 3-yard line.
And it is now 4th down and goal for Ocoee with 5 minutes and 22 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's Nicholas Wright throwing to
Swing pass from number 14, Nicholas Wright, is complete to number 3, Kendall Bowler, for a touchdown.
pass caught by number 3, Kendall Bowler. Touchdown pass goes from Nicholas Wright to Kendall Bowler for the 4-yard score. And with 5 minutes 13 seconds left in the game, it is tied at 21. And with this conversion attempt, it is a point after attempt. With this extra point attempt, Ocoee could go up by 1. And the kick is good, and Ocoee gets its first lead of the game with 5 minutes and 13 seconds left in the third quarter. It is Ocoee 22, Hagerty 21. And the Hagerty offense seems to have gone pretty silent in the third quarter, though they did the exact same thing last week against Westport, where no scores were made, and they ended up going on to win that game. So far in two district games for Hagerty, the fourth quarter has been their wheelhouse, but let's see if they can get one more score in this third quarter. They'll begin their next possession just past the 20-yard line.
Get there. Get there.
And DJ McCunney is thrown down by number 13, Tavian Wood. That goes for a loss of about 8. It'll be second down and 18 for Hagerty, just shy of the 15-yard line.
17.
4 minutes and 30 seconds remain in the third quarter now, and Hagerty is now trailing Ocoee by 1, 22-21. And the pass from Sammy Cordero intended for number 19, Hagen Tucker, falls incomplete. It will be third down and 18 for Hagerty now.
17 for the Huskies.
And it's Ethan Lopez getting the direct snap. And the run goes for a short gain. It'll be fourth and 14 for Hagerty, and they are bringing on the punt team. And that was number 1, Lovey Jenkins, on the punt return for the touchdown. And Ocoee's special teams is showing up tonight.
Yeah, we have a nice breeze.
Called against Ocoee, illegal block in the back.
And with the penalty of illegal block in the back, the touchdown call is nullified, and the ball will now be placed at the 42-43 yard line, where Ocoee will begin their possession. This is one lucky break for the Huskies.
Pass on the play. Complete to number 2. Dexter Woods brings up second down and 5. Second and 6 for Ocoee.
And it takes a pack of Huskies to bring down the Ocoee runner. It'll be third and 4 for Ocoee now. And that was number 4, Jeremiah Fales getting the pass, brought down by number 3, Tyler Kielma. Correction, that is actually number 2, Colby. Correction, that is number 2, Colby Fialkoff on the tackle. And it is 4th and 2 for Ocoee. And it looks like they are bringing out the punt unit. So the question remains, will it be a fake? Oh, and lights have gone out at Sam Montgomery Stadium. The light that is normally highlights the end zone, the light that is currently to the press box's right has gone out. The other three remain operational, and play is currently suspended while the issue is being tended to.
Let's take this time to thank our Hagerty High School Athletic Booster Club sponsors. The DIN sponsors, our church club.
We have 1 minute and 4 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Ocoee is up 22-21. It is 4th down and 2, and one of the lights at Sam Montgomery Stadium has gone out, and we are on timeout as repairs are attempting to be made.
BACO Orlando Recruiting Agency and Allstate Insurance, Scott Rose. They would like to thank their business trades, Orlando Orthopedic, Team Dr. McCurry, Platinum Signs and Mirrors, Twin Rivers Golf Course, and Louisville Bowling.
I thought they said they were going to be a timeout. Yeah. Well, I guess there's enough light, so it doesn't matter. That's something.
And play will now resume despite the malfunctioning light, and Ocoee will go for it on 4th and 2. And the ball is handed off to number two, Dexter Rentz. And it goes for a short game, but will it be enough for the first down? And it looks like the officials are calling for a measurement, so we shall see if the run by Rentz has gotten Ocoee the first down and saves the drive. And remember, this is huge because the punt return, a punt return was actually returned for a touchdown, but was called back by an illegal block in the back. And a turnover on downs here will be a huge missed opportunity for Ocoee. And it is a first down. It was very close, possibly a mere inches, but it is a first down for Ocoee. 52 seconds remain now in the third quarter. Ocoee is up 22-21, and they now have a first down in opponent territory. And that is Lovey Jenkins with the run, and he is brought down for a for a slight loss. It'll be 2nd and 11 for Ocoee. And with that, the third quarter comes to an end, and Ocoee scores twice and is now ahead of Hagerty by 1, 22-21. And this is looking fairly similar to last week's game against Westport, where Hagerty was also shut out in the third quarter, but came back to win in the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter has seemed to be the Huskies' strong suit for the past two district games, of which they are undefeated. So we shall see how the Huskies perform in this one.
Orlando Orthopedic Center is the official team doctor for our Hagerty High School Athletic Department. With 6 locations and 20 doctors, they can help treat any orthopedic issue from your head to your toes. Orlando Orthopedic Center's Oviedo office offers walk-in clinic hours every Saturday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. No appointment necessary. See the difference that comes with being treated by an orthopedic specialist tomorrow in Oviedo. Orlando Orthopedic Center offers same-day, next-day appointments at all 6 of their Central Florida locations. To learn more or to schedule your same-day, next-day orthopedic appointment, visit www.orlandoortho.com.
And the ball is tipped and intercepted by number 13, Trenton Redding. And he is brought down around the original line of scrimmage. And Trenton Redding with the interception to start the fourth quarter for the Husky defense. What a momentum shift. The punt return for a touchdown gets called back, and on the ensuing drive, the ball is picked. That is a missed opportunity for the Ocoee offense, and an amazing momentum shift for the Huskies. And to add on to that, a face mask by Ocoee will bring the ball 15 yards further, and Hagerty will now be starting their first possession of the fourth quarter in opponent territory. Let's see if they can take advantage. And that was number 7, Trenton. That was number 7, Sammy Cordero with the carry for a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Huskies. And the Husky offense is currently driving the ball through darkness as the light is still out here at Sam Montgomery Stadium. Sammy Cordero with the run. And it goes for a loss of about 2, and it'll be 3rd and 10 for the Huskies. Currently have just under 11 minutes left to go in the game. Ocoee is leading Hagerty 22-21, but Hagerty does have the ball in opponent territory. And we see number 33, Gabe Boyle, and number 5, Caleb Lowe, and number 13, Trenton Redding, and number 1, Ian Watts enter the game as receivers. All four of these receivers have gotten passes from Sam Cordero before. Let's see if Phil Ziegler is electing to pass. And it is indeed a pass, and it is caught by number 5, Caleb Lowe. And the reception will be enough for a Husky first down. And we are reaching the 10-minute mark left to go in the game, and Hagerty is only down by 1, 22-21 if you are just joining us. Hagerty's undefeated district record of 2-0 is on the line. We apologize to our viewers who have any trouble seeing the action, as the light here at Sam Montgomery Stadium has still gone out and has been out for a while now. And the direct snap to number 22, Sincere Sampson, is fumbled, and Ocoee recovers it. That's the second turnover of the game. That's the second turnover of the game. The first given up by the Huskies. And with 8:46 left in the game, Ocoee gets the ball and is up by 1. That's number 8, Tyrese Taylor on the carry. That goes for a gain of about 5. It'll be 2nd and 5 for Ocoee. The pass is caught by number 2, Dexter Rentz. That'll move the chains for a Ocoee first down, and it is at around the 40-yard line. And that fumble recovery was a huge mistake by the Huskies. And Ocoee seems to now have momentum again. Although the Ocoee rusher was stuffed, only gains about 1 yard on the play. It'll be 2nd and 9. We have 7:35 left to go in the game now. Ocoee is up by 1 at 22-21. Both teams have scored 3 touchdowns, but Ocoee had 1 2-point conversion that has kept them now has them in the lead. If you're just joining us, Ocoee has just recovered a Hagerty fumble. Nicholas Wright hands it off. And it takes a trio of Huskies. To bring down number 3, Kendall Bowler. And it comes up short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1. And there are flags down on the field, and it is a false start on Ocoee. That Ocoee false start will bring him back to 3rd and 6. And the pass is incomplete to number 4, Jeremiah Fales. Jeremiah Fales is the intended receiver on the incomplete pass. And it's a 15-yard penalty on the Huskies, and that will give Ocoee a first down in opponent territory.
Since 1972, Orlando Orthopedic Center has been helping you get back to what you love doing. Find out more.
We currently have 6 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the game now. Ocoee is up 22-21 on Hagerty, and they are in opponent territory at the moment. This is Hagerty's 3rd straight district game. They're currently 2-0 in district play. This is their first district home game, and it looks to be in jeopardy. That was Lovey Jenkins on the run. Goes for a gain of about 4. It'll be 2nd and 6 for Ocoee. And the pass was thrown out to number 2, Dexter Rentz. He gets the ball for a decent gain. It'll be 3rd and 4 for Ocoee. And that's number 1, Lovey Jenkins again on the run, and it goes for a loss. It'll be 4th and 6 for Ocoee. And it is a delay of game on Ocoee. And after the delay of game penalty, it'll be 4th and 11 for Ocoee, and they are electing to punt.
Touchback, 1st and 10 for the Huskies.
And that was Sammy Cordero on the run. It goes for a gain of little to no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Huskies. And with 3:19 left to go now, Hagerty has the ball. As Cordero throws deep, and it is intercepted. Passes intercepted by number 13, Tavian Wood. Tavian Wood with the interception. The pass is intended for Ian Watts, and Ocoee now once again gets possession in Husky territory. And the ball is caught by number 6, Zoran Tobe. Comes up just shy of the first down marker. It'll be at the 40-yard line. It'll be a 2nd down and 2 for Ocoee. The quarterback keeper gains about a yard. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Knights. And the play goes for a 1st down, but there is a flag on the play. And there was an illegal motion on the play, so it'll set Ocoee back to 3rd and 7. Another penalty. Another penalty that prevents him getting the first down. Nicholas Wright passes. And the ball was batted up in the air. I did not see who batted the ball, but regardless, the ball falls incomplete, and it will be 4th and 7 for Ocoee. And now Hagerty will get the chance, and if they're electing to punt here, and it looks like they are, Hagerty will now get the chance with the ball with a minute and a half left to go in the game, down by 1. And it is a deep punt for Ocoee, and it falls harmlessly into the end zone for a touchback. So Hagerty will now get the ball with a minute and 39 seconds remaining in the game. Phil Ziegler's offense has a minute and 39 seconds to get the ball into field goal range. The Huskies have gotten out of some close scrapes in the past 2 games, but this is by far the closest yet. Let's see if a 2-0 record in district play is on the line. Here we go. And the drive is not off to a great start as Sammy Cordero is sacked. That goes for a loss of what looks like to be 10 yards. It'll be 2nd and 20 now for the Huskies with a minute and a half remaining to go in the game. And the Huskies now call a timeout. It is coming down to the wire here at Sam Montgomery Stadium in this district matchup between Ocoee and Hagerty. Ocoee is up 22-21 thanks to a 2-point conversion in a touchdown that they scored in the second quarter. Ocoee's first touchdown of the game, they scored a 2-point conversion afterwards, and that is what gives them a 1-point advantage over the Huskies right now. There's a minute and 30 seconds left in the game. Hagerty now has the ball, but Sammy Cordero has been sacked and is now 2nd and 20. Lennon Spangenberg has made some field goals from around the 35-yard range, but it is going to take a long drive to get to that point. A minute and 30 seconds remain. Sammy Cordero's in the shotgun position, and Cordero is sacked again. Cordero is brought down again, and it is now 3rd down and even longer for Hagerty. And Hagerty now calls a 2nd timeout. And Ocoee's defense is coming in the clutch for them. 2 straight sacks. And Sammy Cordero is now standing inside his own end zone. And he tries the ball deep, but he overthrows Caleb Lowe. The pass was intended for number 5, Caleb Lowe. It was a deep ball, but it was overthrown. It is now 4th down and long for the Huskies with 1 minute and 15 seconds left. And with the ball very deep in the Hagerty red zone, this could be the game right here. To recap the score, it is 1 minute and 15 seconds left in the game. Ocoee is up 22-21. And Ocoee calls a timeout. To recap the score, it is 22-21 Ocoee. Ocoee scored the first touchdown. They scored a 2-point conversion afterwards, which explains why they are currently up by 1 on the Huskies at the moment. And it has been a back and forth fourth quarter. No one has scored yet. Hagerty got the ball with roughly 1 minute and 39 seconds left in the game. Sammy Cordero has been sacked twice, and then overthrew Caleb Lowe, and now they face this 4th down and what seems like forever to keep the game alive. I would imagine the Huskies are going to have to pass the ball if they have any hope of reaching the 1st down marker. And Cordero certainly almost got there on the throw to Caleb Lowe. And Cordero chucks the ball deep. And it's caught by number 5, Caleb Lowe. Caleb Lowe. The ball is caught, but Sammy Cordero's pass to Caleb Lowe gets the 1st down, and the Huskies are still alive. The Huskies just keep on kicking. A minute and 5 left in the game now, and the Huskies convert the 4th down in what seemed like forever to keep the game alive. It'll be 1st down now at the 40-yard line. Cordero passed the ball again, intended for Ian Watts, and the ball falls incomplete. Pass was intended for Ian Watts. 48.3 seconds remaining in the game now. 2nd down and 10 at the own 40-yard line for Hagerty. And Cordero drops back to pass again. It falls incomplete. Ian Watts was the intended receiver, but he drops the ball. It'll be 3rd down and 10. It'll be 3rd down and 10 for Hagerty. And Hagerty has been known for a very ground and pound defense, but throughout this entire drive, Phil Ziegler has been forced to pass the ball in order to keep the game alive. The Huskies have not passed that much this season. They've only attempted to do so, but 21 times before this game. Cordero has passed for a touchdown already this season. 48 seconds remain in the game now. Let's see if Cordero's arm can give the game to the Huskies. And the ball is thrown up, and it's Caleb Lowe again with the catch. Caleb Lowe again with the reception, and that gives the Huskies a 1st down in opponent territory. And what's even more, he goes out of bounds. The clock has stopped at 42.8 seconds. It's now roughly on. And the ball is now roughly at the 38-yard line with 42.8 seconds left to go. I would imagine they have to get to roughly around the 15-yard line for a Landon Spangenberg field goal. Cordero drops back to pass again. And he's running up the middle now. And it goes for a short gain. And it goes for a short gain. It'll be second down and 3 now for Hagerty. And there's a flag on the play. There is a flag on the play. The question is it offsides or false start? Pay attention, folks, to the official in the white hat who will receive the call, who will give us the call. And it is an offsides. It is an offsides by Ocoee that gives the Huskies a new set of downs. 31 seconds left remaining in the game now. 1st and 10 for the Huskies just outside their red zone, and it'll be only a few yards until they can get into Landon Spangenberg's field goal range. He made about a 38, 34-yard field goal last week against Westport. So we will see if they can get in the if the Huskies can get in the field goal range for them. Cordero drops back to pass, and it's overthrown. The pass was intended for number 5, Caleb Lowe, but Cordero overthrows him. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Huskies. And it is now 2nd down and 10. Sammy Cordero once again in the shotgun formation. He drops back to pass. And the ball is caught! It's caught again! The ball is caught! That is, I believe it's not, I can't tell from the dark, but I believe that is number 1, Ian Watts. Yes, it is. That is number 1, Ian Watts with the catch, and that gives the Huskies a 1st down in the red zone. 20 seconds left in the game now. And Sammy Cordero spikes the ball. 14.9 seconds remain in the game now. The Huskies have the ball in their red zone, and it is now prime kicking spot for Landon Spangenberg. And now the Huskies look to be, are they going for the field goal? No, they are not. 14.9 seconds remaining in the game. And now will the Huskies elect to go for the touchdown or set up Landon Spangenberg for the field goal? Sammy Cordero with the rush. He runs up the middle for a short gain. 10.6 seconds remaining in the game now. And it's a timeout for Hagerty. 10.6 seconds remaining in the game. And now it comes down to the leg of Landon Spangenberg. 10.6 seconds remaining in the game. The Huskies are down by 1. They have just called a timeout. And they are going for the game-winning field goal. Spangenberg has converted 3 field goals already this season. He's perfect on field goals this season, 3 of 3. Caleb Lowe is the holder. Here we go. And the kick is up. And the kick is good! It is good! The kick is good! Landon Spangenberg with the field goal. And now it is 24-22 Huskies with 7 seconds remaining in the game. Landon Spangenberg with the field goal to put the Huskies ahead with 7 seconds remaining in the game. But don't count out Ocoee just yet. They have had, because remember earlier in the game, they did have a kickoff return score from Dexter Rentz. So let's watch for number 2 here, because if he gets the ball, he could save the game for the Knights. It's a squib kick, and he's brought out. That was number 4, Jeremiah Fails on the return. And the Ocoee Knights have 1 chance to win this ball game. They have to get in the end zone from around their 40-yard line. 1.8 seconds remain in the game. Hagerty leads 24-22, and it all comes down to this. 1 play for the Knights to win this game. And understandably, Ocoee calls a timeout to think this over. The entire game falls onto this play. And here we go. 1.8 seconds remain in the game, down by 2. It's now or never for the Knights. It's Nicholas Wright dropping back, and it's brought down! And he's brought down, and the Huskies win it! The Huskies win it! Caleb Lowe gets 2 big clutch receptions from Sammy Cordero to set up a Landon Spangenberg field goal that lifts the Huskies over the Knights 24-22. 24-22, Hagerty wins and remains undefeated in district play. This makes the Huskies 3-0 in district play. What an ending. What an ending from here in Sam Montgomery Stadium. It was a hard-fought game. It was a hard-fought game. Special teams ended up being the key that kept Ocoee in the game. But in the end, it was the passing game from Sammy Cordero and Caleb Lowe that allows the Huskies to triumph over Ocoee 24-22. And that's all from me from Sam Montgomery Stadium. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hagerty wins 24-22. Good night.